How's it going, guys, and welcome back to Off the Grid. So, there's been quite a bit of work going on off camera since the last video. So the first thing that we'll take a quick look at is our new source of electricity. So of course we do have the solar panels, but yeah, they're only really useful during the day. So this is something that links into that system, and quite simple. There we go. So 4 barrels, some pulleys, and some belts, and there's a little wind generator, and it's been working pretty well. Just links into the same system, and that's the solar panels down there. Yeah, this works well basically all the time, day or night. And of course up here with the altitude, there's at a bare minimum at least a breeze just about always. But yeah, it can get quite windy up here. But yeah, it's been working pretty well so far, and didn't take too long to set up, and really just a few scrap pieces, nothing too expensive. So yeah, pretty cool. So I think that's gonna be quite handy for us to have on the property here. But yeah, we'll see how it goes, see if it's quite long lasting. Of course, the number one enemy there is gonna be rust, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, we have to grab the truck and the trailer because, yeah, we're going to be doing, well, something a little bit different today. I bought a new piece of equipment. Well, not new, it's new to us. Second hand, costs us about $5,000. And I've played around with it a tiny little bit, but I don't have a huge amount of experience with it. But we'll see how it goes. It's kind of fun to work with. It's, yeah, sometimes a little bit finicky, but I think it's just something that I have to get used to, sort of get better at it. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. And we've done a massive amount of work here. As you can see, we have got just about everything. Well, not just about. We do have everything cleared out. All of the trees cleared out in this area, which is great, except for the fact that I am more confused now than ever before. I don't really know what to do from here on in, so we'll leave that there. But yeah, I think I do have all of the stumps cleared out. I haven't seen any other ones that I've missed. But yeah, a lot of work that went into here, massive amount of work, and it was all done by hand. I did look at renting a machine, but it is very expensive. So yeah, at the end of the day, it was just a massive amount of work and quite a bit of time. But yeah, I just don't know what exactly I want to do here now, because I was dead set on getting some, well, livestock in here, but now I'm kind of thinking maybe some sheds wouldn't be a bad idea. I don't know. Although I would like to put the shed sort of where our little cabin is. So maybe this will just remain a livestock area, but we'll have to plan it quite carefully to make it functional, but also maximize the space that we've got available. Anyway, here are all of the trees. So I've got them separated into 2 big heaps. So those are all of the larger logs, and these are, well, obviously the smaller ones, but they tend to be a bit longer. So these ones here are not really that suitable for what we're about to do with this machine over here, which is our new machine, which basically makes firewood. So we're going to play with that a little bit today. But yeah, the large logs, they work a lot better for the firewood. So these ones here are just going to sit here until we, well, can sell them off. I haven't been able to find a second-hand trailer yet, which is sort of within our budget and also will work for our setup. At the end of the last video, I actually misspoke. I said that I think a gooseneck trailer would work. What I meant is a dolly trailer, like what we've got over there. The thing is, afterwards, I kind of thought that a gooseneck's probably not a bad idea with the new pickup truck, and it'll be a lot more sturdy. It would follow the pickup truck a lot better down the hill than what a dolly would do. So yeah, the other problem is with the dollies that I've sort of looked around is that they tend to be very tall, because they're made to sort of pull behind tractors and things. So the Massey can't reach that high. We can't actually reach over the top of the like the bars on the trailers, on the logging trailers. So that's going to be a bit of an issue. And the gooseneck ones are, well, they tend to be a lot lower because they're made to pull behind like a pickup truck. So yeah, I think a gooseneck would be quite nice. The problem is they're hard to find, second-hand at least. New, not that bad. Relatively easy to find, but also relatively expensive. So yeah, we'll keep an eye out and see if we can find something. As soon as we do, we'll take all of those logs into town and get them sold. For now, this over here is probably going to be firewood. Not all of it, I don't think, at least. But probably a good bit of it. Anyway, let's get this fired up. And we'll get the belt going. Right. So, I don't know if it's going to be easier. It does have a loader right over here. But most of the stumps, I cut them quite long. And that loader's not exactly going to work. So, I'm going to see if we can maybe load... Oh, we've got a big one down here. So, I don't know. I've loaded one log in there with this. And it can do it. But it's... yeah, right on the limit of sort of the reach. Ooh, okay, that's too heavy to grab on the end there. We're gonna bend something or break something. If we grab it in the middle, it'll be fine. There we go. Okay. Lovely. Right, so let's see, because if we load it like this, we should be able to get the whole thing in there. Otherwise... we'll have to cut it. Yeah, no, that's still gonna tip out. Okay, that's fine. I wanted to give it a go, but oh, that's gonna be tricky to get out of there now. Cut that there. Maybe that just drops into place if we're lucky. Oh, beautiful. I think that actually worked. No, but we should be able to just push it in. Right there. Okay, that should work. Okay, fantastic. Now the other log we can put on the lifter here. This into position. Okay, that should be fine. Lovely. Let's give this a go. Right, so we're gonna set this to cut into 4 pieces. Everything seems to be working okay. Lovely. So, I find 4 pieces kind of works the best for me at the moment. With these bigger logs, you can go to 6 pieces, and with the smaller ones, you can go down to 2. But I find that 4 seems to be the sweet spot for me, at least, with the bigger logs as well. Right, that's loading in okay. Probably wouldn't take very long for the truck to fill up. Not a massive bet on it, but yeah, it's not bad. Not bad at all. That last little bit through there. So yeah, it's kind of a fun machine to operate. Not the most exciting thing in the world, but just fun. I don't know. I like it. Very, very efficient machine. Extremely efficient. Okay. Some logs getting stuck a little bit there, but it's fine. Every now and again, I have a log drop off the belt or off the truck, but it's fine. We just sort of lift it by hand. Okay. But everything seems to have gone quite smoothly there. Lovely. Yeah, okay, that's working really, really well. So like I said, I've played around with this. I've only loaded 1 log in there and I sort of tested everything out just for a bit of firewood for the cabin. But this is the first time that I've actually been using it properly. Let's get another log in there. We might actually just cut it beforehand. It's quite tricky getting logs off of here, to be honest. Let's pull one out there. That'll do. Okay. Cut that, that's fine. I sort of cut the pieces quite long, just because I wasn't sure what we're going to do with all of the wood. I don't think we'll make firewood out of all of it. We'll probably make firewood out of a good chunk, because firewood is actually selling at quite a premium price in these areas. So yeah, it's definitely worth doing, and I think this machine will pay for itself quite quickly. A bit of a time-consuming job, but not a bad job. I do enjoy it. Quite fun. Like I say, not exactly exciting, but fun in a weird way. So yeah. Right. That's the next two loaded up there. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we're gonna jump into a real quick time lapse, and we're gonna try and get this truck and trailer filled up, and yeah, then we'll see where we go after that. Probably head into town, see what we can get for the load, and yeah, then we'll take it from there. But yeah, for now, we're gonna jump into that time lapse. So sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Tell me, pretty lady, now if you don't give, did you ever really think, did you ever really feel that this was something we'd both show? Was it something we could know? Tell me, little darling, what you don't find. Did you ever really think, did you ever really try to give me all of you to know? Or did you just let go? What do you want from me? Honey, I can't even breathe. Tell me if I found what you can't see, would you come back to me? Tell me now, baby, would you come my way if I was a better man? If I could change, I would, but I find I'm at a loss for words, and even when they come, it hurts. What do you want from me? Honey, I can't even breathe. Tell me if I found what you can't see, would you come back to me? Well, I saw you setting the mood like a light in the smoky room, dancing to the blues like a disco groove, catching every eye. When I saw you looking at me with a smile like you wanted me, saying, boy, come on, will our break be gone? I just had to try. You just move, baby, move any way you need. How do you do it, darling? Got me on my knees, on my feet. You can take me to the left, baby, take me to the right. You can take me for the rest of my life. Just move, baby, the way you move is moving me. What could I do? Follow along with your hips, feet, heartbeats on the floor, and just in your hair. Girl, it ain't fair, whatever you do, just don't stop. You just move, baby, move any way you need. How do you do it, darling? You got me on my knees, on my feet. You can take me to the left, baby, take me to the right. You can take me for the rest of my life. Just move, baby, the way you move is moving me. Just move, baby, move any way you need. How do you do it?
Alright, well, we are back and we ended up making a bit over $8,000 for that load. About 8,300 to be more exact. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with that. A lot more than what I was actually expecting. I knew Firewood was selling at, well, good prices at the moment, but I mean, that machine has already paid for itself and made some money on top. So definitely worth the investment. I'm very, very happy with that, to say the least. But yeah, unfortunately, it took me a while to, well, figure everything out on the machine, and I'm not 100% sure that I've got it completely figured out. But yeah, the wood pieces, they were a bit big, and it took me a while to figure out how to adjust everything properly, to actually make it split properly into the right size pieces. So yeah, figuring it out bit by bit. I did also figure out that piston there very obviously can be extended to actually give you some bigger pieces or longer pieces. So that was quite handy. So we'll figure out a nice size on that. I didn't actually realize that right off the bat, that we can sort of have different lengths of pieces. But yeah, also that little piece in the middle there that's got the splitter bars on it, that adjusts up and down as well, which I didn't figure out for a while how to operate that well, correctly. So yeah, getting there, figuring it out. It was going a lot better towards the end there, but initially, yeah, the pieces were a little bit big. So yeah, but still good money. Made really good money out of that, so I'm very happy about it. And yeah, we'll learn more about the machine as we use it more and more. Definitely getting there. I'm trying to figure out what's quicker, just loading a longer log right in there with the front loader, or sort of using the lifter here with shorter logs. It kind of depends how accurately I can get it in there, because sometimes I drop it in there, but I sort of tip it over the other side and I have to drive around and push it back again. So yeah, it really depends on, well, my skill level, which is actually quicker. But yeah, I mean, some of the logs that we have here are quite short, so that'll be fine. Most of the really short ones are the ones that came out of the bunker there, that I separated out and put here as well. But yeah, I think that went pretty well. Really enjoy that. It's a fun machine to use. Definitely something different. We'll have to make a nice pile of firewood for us as well to get us through winter. But yeah, I'm very, very happy with that result. But I think we're going to leave it there for today. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time.